Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here with my review of the Dino Super Charge, Dino Charger Power Packs Charge Dino Charge Super. I don't know how I was gonna say it. I just decided to wing it, and then that's what happened. So these are one of the first waves of Dino Charger Power Packs that are being released as part of Dino Super Charge. We got a few new things and some old recycled stuff, kind of like the norm. I'm gonna sort of, I was going to say randomly, but not going to show every single battery in both morphers, just sort of the ones that are important, since a lot of these we have covered already. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's start here on the left. We do have the Plesio little Zord here, the Plesio Dino, which is a new one. As you can see, he's a little bit fat, so, you know, don't make him self-conscious about it. No, but he seems a little squished because of how long his neck is, so he's one of those ones that actually really benefit from being able to put a charger in between here. So you do get a Plesio charger right here, so when you put this in normally, it kind of makes him look a little more normal, like he would. But yeah, this is one of the new ones figure-wise, which is kind of neat. I mean, these are pretty average. I've mentioned before in the reviews that I do quite like these little things. I think they were a neat inclusion for the charger packs to make them a little bit more worthwhile. But I wish they had a little more paint, but still. It's nice to have someone new. He's probably not my favorite of the newer ones because, I don't know, he just doesn't look that right. But yeah, that's him. The chargers he comes with, obviously, you already saw he does come with a Plesio charger, so you get that here. You can also get a clear version one with the Plesio Charge Megazord, but it's the sparkly normal version. Let's go ahead, I'll show this in both morphers because I said so. You've probably already seen this in one or the other reviews, but you do get a new Ranger sound, so. So with that, you do get a new Power Ranger noise if you don't already have this from either that set or from the morpher, almost forgot showing this, not morpher, from the Megazord. There we go. So this should be on.
Plesio Charger, engage.
There we go.
Monster extinct.
So you get some of those same generic noises you probably saw in the review for this thing. Alright, now the other charger you get right here is the Victory Charger, which also came in that special set, but like if you didn't get that, this is the the essentially normal way to get it without getting a giant set. And it has the pictures of all 5 guys in a fossil version, but you know, it's going to make the same sounds and stuff like that. So this is like the normalest way to get it, aside from wanting to have all those. So you've already seen the sounds of this in the Dino Charge Morpher because I obviously had that during that giant set review, but this one, prepare to be whelmed.
Charger, special, engage. It's about to get wild. It's about to get
So you get kind of a neat blasty noise, and then it says one of Tyler's generic phrases, but it still just says special. I'm not sure why it wouldn't just say victory or something. I don't know, like, we got the new morpher, and then it didn't have as many new phrases. It's like, what the hell, man? Okay, so this one, another new guy, we got the Ankylo, which is neat. He actually looks pretty cool. I think it's because of the silver paint on top for him, but he is one of the newer ones, so that's kind of a neat thing. I dig him. Like with the others, you can separate him. I'm just going to leave him the way he is, but you can separate him and put a charger there. You get 2 chargers here. Here's the more boring of the two. You get the +1 charger, but the fossil version, which is actually kind of disturbing because it's like a baby T-Rex bones when you do that. But you pretty much know the noises for that in the new morpher because it's what it comes with, except for it's not a fossil version, but it's just a sticker. And we already showed it in the Dino Charge Morpher in the multiple set. This is the more new one of the bunch. This is the Ankylo Charger, which is Aqua Ranger's charger. You can also get a version of this with the Zord, obviously, but if you're not a Zord collector, this is the way to get it. So this will have some new phrases for us. Sensitive much. He says that so, like, euphoric. He's like, Aqua! Also, Ankylo Zord. They just always, whether it's the show or the toy, they just cannot stop saying Ankylo Zord. Okay, so this is the last new one in terms of like the most new things, meaning that we get a little minifigure here of Mini Tira, or the Supercharged Morpher, which he looks significantly more angry than what Mini Tira's like, but he is a new little one. It's a mini version of a mini T-Rex. Where does it stop with you people? No, but still, it's neat to have another little new one. Yet again, you can also put the charger in between. You get a +1 charger, just like with the Morpher. Like I said, you already know the noises if you've seen the Morpher review. So if you buy this wave, you get 2 +1 chargers, which makes +2 chargers? No. And then you have 23 here, which I do not remember. I know I showed a version of it. Obviously, this is the fossil version, but in the giant set. But I don't think I've had another one, so I'm just going to go ahead and show it instead of arguing with myself.
Dino Clone Charger. Engage. Energize. Unleash the power. Ultimasaurus.
Okay. Oops. I gotta make the mouth open first. That might help. Alright, and I think this is the last one we'll be mainly showing them stuff because everything else is basically repeats. Oh, Supercharged Morpher.
Dino Clone Charger. Engage.
So this just makes Orphan Black Charger.
About to get wild.
Is it though? If Helena's here, Helena's here. Helena's from Arrow. This, and then there's Helena Cassadine. This is the review of Helena's. Okay, so that is that. Okay, now we have some repeaty stuff. I think this is Allosaurus. Spoilers, let's check. No, it's Fukapator or whatever. I don't know why I thought Allosaurus. But this is a clear version of a dinosaur we've already gotten. Now we're getting into repeaty stuff. It is getting kind of boring. Like I said, I do dig these sets, but like between all of the various repeated chargers and then just clear versions of it, it's getting kind of boring. You do get his little special charger here, and what makes this one special is it has a little animation. It can be a bit hard to see because of how shiny it is, but he's doing a little slashing motion, which is kind of neat. And I do dig these charger recolors. I think they're kind of cool, but it's just we're getting so many repeats and like the variants are starting to not be worth it. You do have a variant here for Pocky here. Damn! And then he is the little egg version. So there's like egg versions, and there's fossil versions with the regular, and there's the regular versions, and then there's the swiping versions. And then this guy, which we already like just got, you have a clear version of him, which actually looks kind of cool. Like it's very oceany. That's a technical term because of the way he looks, but still, it's nothing special to write home about. And he comes with his charger, obviously, in his own little color version, and it is animated version. Let's see if we can get it there. He's kind of doing, a rapid spin. Squirtle, use rapid spin. Ooh, we did it. So yeah, he gets his little special version. And then he comes with the special version of Pterodon, or Pterodactyl as they call it in the show. It's his egg version. So there's that. And then you have Deinonychus here. Boom, Morpher fell over, which we've already gotten as well. It's just a clear version. This one looks like he looks specifically more like gummy candy than the others for some reason. Like I feel like if I took a bite, he would be orange flavored. And he comes with his special charger right here, which is a little chompy chomp animation version, if you can see that. I apologize if how hard it is to see because of the light and how sparkly it is. And then you get a special version of the Ankylo charger, which we just got the regular version, so we definitely don't need to see the sounds on that. And it is the egg version. So that's pretty much about it for this wave. Like I said, I apologize if I don't show every single sound in every review, but it's like, if you've been keeping up with these, you've seen most of these sounds. We're getting into repeats now. But anyway, this wave does include some new neat stuff to get between these three. You have 3 new figures and a couple new chargers, but these are mainly repeats. Like I mentioned a couple times, I do dig these recolors. I think they're at least a neat way to make things different, but I am getting a bit fatigued at the charger packs with getting just a bunch of different versions of these and then some clear recolors, and we still have a year to go. I know we're getting a couple neat little figures and some, oops, sorry about that, and some different chargers we haven't gotten yet, and obviously we haven't even hit in Silver and Talon and stuff like that. But in terms of like the filling out of the rest of them, I do hope we get some more unique stuff, or at least I think we should. But yeah, if you're collecting chargers, I can recommend at least picking up some of the newer stuff, and unless you're a completionist, you can pretty much pass on all the repeaty stuff. Repeaty is also a technical term, so just look that up. Alright, but anyway, until next time, make sure to check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Writer, signing out.